I've been taking my time, taking all of your time, taking all of your time.
Sorry, y'all. I was watching the delayed version instead of the instead of the real version. Hey, trendies, trendsetters, and my trendy tribe. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Let me know if you can hear me. For the ones that was in the live the first time today, hilarious. Let me see if y'all can hear me first. Okay, sound checker net says yes. Hey, sound checker net. Hey, Veronica Monroe. So let's do some greetings real fast. Well. Hey, Danny. Okay. Hey, Veronica Monroe, Essie Thompson, Mama Capricorn, Soundcheck Annette, Karen Carter, Leah's Grandma plus one, Yvette Bell. Hold on. Let me see. Danny, my PR queen, and also part of the Mod Squad. Hey, Shan. I know you in and out a little bit, but hey, Shan, my legal eagle, also part of the Mod Squad. Okay, real fast. First of all, I did have a live today, and I rushed off the live because I thought I worked out today at 3. I put it in my calendar incorrectly. I work out tomorrow at 3. So here I am again, so we can do our Charnita's World review and retell everybody the good news that we were talking about the first live. If you missed it, I'm gonna repost it. But here's some highlights. Let me see. What's some of the Jay made everybody a mod, apparently, that volunteered in the chat. It's hilarious. I'm like, you are not gonna have all these mods. I don't know why you even doing this right now. He also then asked my mods to block me. He tried to block D because she likes sweet grits. We're not even gonna start. What else? Don and Jay were up. So basically it was like a nice teaser for tonight, because if you saw the thumbnail, you know that we are back, y'all. And you can see I'm not in a little circle to the left as a special guest on the thumbnail. No. I'm in the show. I'm in that thing. So I'll be with Chef Don Jay Taylor on a regular basis for Saturday Night Giggles. Shout out to Don and Jay Taylor for even, accepting me. It's going to be great. Let me start dropping the link for y'all. And it's already in the description box. I put the link in the description box. I'm jumping around now because now I got more time, y'all. So sorry, I'm jumping around on some topics a little bit because I want to make sure I get everything out that I wanted to talk about that I rushed for no reason earlier today because I didn't have anywhere to be like I thought I did. Shout out to my big sis Chit Chat. If y'all gonna be letting loose later on tonight, make sure you're a cutie member because woo, they're gonna be going in over there. Let's see here. Thank you, Melissa McCoy. I appreciate it. Let me take my avatar down. So yes, earlier Jay came up talking about we left him out and didn't tell him that we was gonna be live together today. When Don Don came up, so he was up here. He said he gonna have his cleavage back out. So yes, they did not censor the cleavage. The cleavage coming back out. It was a great time, and just if you don't know about our dynamic, that's a great like introduction to it. So when I get it, I'll put it back out hopefully later today before we go live tonight. The live will be on Chef Don Don's channel. I'm dropping the link, plus the link is already in the description box. I'm trying to change my settings as I talk, which is not going as well as I wanted it to go, but we're moving, we're moving and shaking. Let me see here. Hold on. Okay. There we go. So yes, the link is already live. You can turn your notifications on. Let me go ahead and notify myself because apparently I'm getting my times mixed up. But the link is already live. I'm trying to go back out to Walgreens or something today to go get my shades because they're gonna have their shades and I'm gonna feel left out. And then Jay's supposed to send me the link to the fans so we can have synchronized fans on a different show, different day. Dream Team, Auntie Natty, yes. And shout out to you, Auntie Natty, because I just observe a lot of times, and you Simply Beautiful, the day one Don Dons, of course, I didn't know about y'all, obviously, but the day one Don Don, shout out to y'all for having Don Dons back. On a lot of times he's going through some difficult stuff. The Trendy tribe really be having me when I be going through my stuff. So I just really love seeing that. Yeah, I just really love seeing that. So shout out to y'all. I know I didn't know because I wasn't there like that. But the way Don Don said Auntie Natty be windmilling for him, I said, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay. So yes, the Dream Team. Thank you. I see you, Mary. Mary said, congratulations. Lisi was in here earlier. I learned about burr rabbit syrup, alligator syrup. I didn't know nothing about that. Or burr rabbit molasses. They was bringing us stuff I had never heard of before. It was. Oh yeah. Now that first one is still should be available to look on Chef Don Don's channel if you ever want to go look and see the very first time. I don't think he took it down. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Yes, let me put my banner up. I don't have anything crazy to say or controversial to say, but I'm gonna still put my banner up. Anyway, also I was telling my trendies that for me to stay, how I usually am, all I'm gonna say is I did put the link to Uppity's new channel in my description box. It's Uppity NIV News Interview, or is it NVI? NVI, News, Views, and Interviews. So I put her link in my chat. Prince Terrell from the Palace, his channel name is Prince of Peace. And his channel is also in the description box, so you can go support him because he's starting his channel. He is musically inclined, so get ready for some probably musical content as well. So yes, so please support Uppity. Oh, and I'll have to support Uppity, support Prince of Peace, and which is Prince Terrell. And I put the link to tonight's show, which is, you see the thumbnail up here right now, Saturday Night Giggles. I put the link in the description box as well. So yes, I'm so excited. Y'all know I got my boxes to check off. So let me see here. Oh, okay. Let's talk about bingo. Let's talk about the bingo. I should have put the thumbnail in here. That would have been smart. So I can show y'all. I'm gonna find the thumbnail so y'all can have a visual as I talk about this. But we have the Trendies. We have our Love and Marriage Huntsville bingo. It starts the day one of episode 1 for this new season. And I put all the rules in the description box because I don't need any confusion. And I said I'm going to make sure I don't make myself secretary trending, and I can't answer emails pertaining to the bingo because then I'll never get anything else done. So I put the rules in the description box of this video, the original video. I'm looking for the well, you know what? I ain't gonna say. I'm moving silence on that. I'm gonna show y'all when it's ready. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm looking for the bingo thumbnail, y'all. I don't know if I just went too fast and skipped over it. Did I go down that far? Here we go. Here it is. Okay. I'll bring it up so y'all can see it. But the Trendies helped come up with events that would happen during the season. And since we saw that the bingo cards, the virtual bingo cards, you still can send me an email right now. I still have about 50 cards left. And you can send me an email right now saying I want a bingo card. That's all you gotta say, and I'm gonna reply back with the link because I have about 50 cards left or 50 links left. And look at the rules at the bottom in the description box for more. But the events will have to happen in the episode, and then the rules are posted. So I'm not even gonna bore y'all with the rules again. But we do have the bingo coming up, and I'm so excited, and just like it's like a cool little, this is my dorky, like I love stuff like this. So the fact that I can do this and then we have something to do, like this will not be the last bingo game we play. I'll put it that way because I'm really excited about this. So it's Love and Marriage Huntsville theme right now, but we can have other bingo games, okay? Shan said, "Hey everyone, this phone, so I can't see chat. No glasses. We got you, Shan. She not being rude, y'all, just in case y'all saying hey to Shan." Leah's grandma said, "I got my card. I'm ready." Yes, I'm so excited. This is gonna be so fun. This is going to be so fun. I wonder if we'll get a bingo card, a bingo winner the first week. Like, will someone still, will there be so many things that's so predictable that somebody will win bingo the first week? Because that is going to be too funny. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so excited to play with y'all. So I got to make sure I save one for myself to play along as well. Let's see here. Okay, I did say that. Okay, we talked about bingo. So of course, I didn't get to review Charnita's World earlier, and like Lisi said, she said it was so fun this morning. I was not expecting that. Lisi, none of us were. None of us were. That was so. It was very impromptu. I'll put it that way. Hold on. B said, Danny, now she's hiding live clues. We couldn't even find the live blues clues. I'm so done with y'all. be they were getting at me about my how do you know video. Too cute because they thought I was making an announcement in that video and I wasn't. It was a different purpose for that video. So between J28T, Danny, and B, hilarious. Hey Justine, how are you? So yes, y'all, please support Uppity new channel. And Prince Terrell, which is his channel name is Prince of Peace, but use the link because of course, because the gospel song called Prince of Peace, you're not gonna find his channel by searching it. So just use the link in the description box. So yeah, so get ready for Love and Marriage Huntsville Bingo. I think the first episode, I think it airs, is that May 4th? Is that the Saturday? Hold on. Yep. May the 4th be with you for the Star Wars fans. May 4th. That's when the next the episode airs for Love and Marriage Huntsville. So may the 4th be with my Star Wars nerds. Thank you, B. Yes, that the live or the video that I posted called "How Do You Know?" Thank you. I really was hoping that it would help some people. Thank you for the ones that commented. I got to reply to some more comments, but for the ones that was like, look, I don't even usually come out the bushes, but I just want to tell you, like, this was a good message. I appreciate that. Like, stuff like that, really, it lets me know it's, talk about stuff y'all don't expect me to talk about or stuff that it's not popular necessarily, but it's really good, So yes, I definitely appreciate that feedback, and thank you, and thank y'all for going back to watch because YouTube won't necessarily notify you of videos like that. But I saw you probably either saw my post or Instagram stuff, and y'all went back and watched because YouTube was like, your regular viewers are watching this video, and so I really appreciate that. Thank you, because it's not a hot topic type thing, so I definitely just want to say thank you. I don't take it for granted that y'all went to watch that video. Let me see here. So we did that. Okay. And I'm going to keep talking about it as people come in about Saturday Night Giggles because that is tonight at 8:45 Central Standard Time, 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. My inner season lady is officially upset with me and she's going to have to deal with it. Okay? I'm so done with y'all. Blues Clues. I see y'all. Hey, Professor Purple Queen. Hey, y'all that have come in. IPV, hey, how are you? How are you? Let me see here. Okay, so we'll go to Charnita's World, and then when I finish that review or however this live flows, well, now I can do a panel too, so I can drop the link after we review Charnita's World. Because at first I thought I wouldn't have time for a panel because I thought I was supposed to be working out right now. But since I didn't, I drove back home, and we're gonna do this, and then I have to maybe try to go get some shades after that. So yeah, we'll see. If not, Jay and Don Don gave me some suggestions on how to acknowledge the shade for this particular show, including the scarf, which is hilarious. Okay, all right. So hold on, y'all. Let me take that down. Okay, take that down too. And y'all know I took my notes. I'm so proud. I pushed everything up though because I really thought I had to work out today. I sure did. Okay. So let me make this bigger because I took the time to. Excuse me. Hold on. Is that how I want it? How do I want it? There we go. We'll do it like that. All right. Charnita, push the button. Push the button. I can't wait either. I'm so excited. And Shan's dropping the link in the chat as well for Saturday Night Giggles. Thank you, Shan. Danny says, shaking my head. All right, so y'all, if you didn't know, the PR queen knew, but I missed the memo. Episode 6 was actually the season finale episode. Okay, so what we are reviewing, and I titled the first video "Advance Me" because of the scene I'm gonna let y'all see. I just X'd out of that doggone thing. I had it bookmarked. I threw my day off with getting my calendar dates wrong. Anyway, I have a scene for y'all because I wanted you to see it in real time because it's so cute. But there's a part in there about advance me. So I had titled my first video Advance Me. So I'm probably gonna retitle this one Advance Me. Okay, so let's get started on season 1, episode 6 of Charnita's World, season finale. Okay, so this one starts out with them outside of their smart tax building. This is them moved into their new building. Come on, we got to see a finished office. Oh my gosh, who would have thought? So this is their new building. This is the outside. Let me look at my notes. So Charnita is here with her assistant, and there are some things, if y'all watch the episode and I don't mention it yet, it's because I'm getting to it once that scene actually comes up. So that's why. So if I'm not addressing it yet, I'm trying to stay in line with the scenes that's actually happening as I talk about them. All right. So Charnita's getting used to her new assistant, and they're checking on her schedule. She shouted out, well, she didn't shout out Yvonne. She was mentioning Yvonne in a normal conversation. Yvonne is her publicist. She is, I believe, Melody's international publicist. And you'll recall Yvonne in one episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville where Melody had her team around the table and they were talking about her accomplishments, her future appointments, all these things. And Yvonne was the one that mentioned Melody walking on like an international catwalk. Okay. I couldn't remember if it was Paris or Milan, but it was, or Dubai even. I don't remember. It might have been all three, but Yvonne was in that scene. So Yvonne is also Charnita's publicist. So when she's saying, we got to get with Yvonne on some things, that's who she's referring to. Then, and I just wanted to show Jason and Charnita right here. So then we get to Charnita meets with Jason's mom. This look on Jason's mom took like at least 10 years off of her. They kept having to refer to her for me to know that's the same woman from when we saw her in another episode. Because I was like, she don't look like she looked in them other episodes. So this is Jason's mom in the bottom left, and she and Charnita are speaking, and Charnita lets us know their titles. So Jason's mom is the CFO, Jason is the CEO, and Charnita is the COO. Yeah, okay, Miss Joanne. I don't know if they put her title in the last one because I kept saying in my whole notes, just know I'm gonna keep saying probably Jason's mom, but Miss Joanne. But But yeah, Miss Joanne. So that's their titles. Jason's mom, Miss Joanne, is CFO. Jason is the CEO, and Charnita is the COO. Charnita says that the business is growing by 33% each year, which I'm like, girl, that sounds like some good numbers. That sounds like some good numbers. So shout out to y'all. Jason's mom is apparently the one that approached Charnita to say that, hey, I want to start a tax business and I want you to be a part of it. So that's really cool to have faith in your son's wife, obviously to be a part of something that's, kind of your dream and you wanted to do well and succeed. So I love that relationship for them. I agree with Jason's mom that word of mouth is like one of the most important ways for your business to get out there. So that's, yes, I just took that as don't ever take word of mouth lightly because it's a big, big, big deal. Y'all have helped me because of word of mouth. Talking about my channel because y'all now only where it's welcome, obviously, but when y'all go up, like say for instance, my Big Sis Chit Chat channel or Queen Sheba's channel, obviously my middle sis and little sis's channel, T Talk's channel, like wherever we're welcome to be. When y'all bring me up, like that's really appreciated because that is word of mouth. Like although we have a lot of the same crossover people, I remember when Here for Hot Tea mentioned that I did the Sculpt versus Zen Gardens deposition of Marcel Scott, and that was before she and I did not have like a rapport at that time, and being the person that she is, she shouted out my channel, and some of y'all were like, hey, I'm over here because of Here for Hot Tea. I'm over here because of Here for Hot Tea. And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that from a lot of content creators. Sassy. I appreciate that from a lot of content creators. And I'll even say this, because I'm trying not to act like I don't know, but I just don't want to do too much either. Even for the ones that, hey, I can't do it. At the time whenever you did shout out my channel, thank you. I'm saying thank you. So I appreciate that. Okay. So, hold on. I saw a comment. Yes, Office finished in one season. Yes, Lisi. Exactly. Let's see. Shan said it's not even like watching a TV show. This reality is so real. Right. Yes, Shan. Yes. And I'm like, dang, I actually want more. Like, why am I being left with this season finale right now? I really, yes, like this was like, things can be polished, but you don't want too much polish because then you don't have any more real. So like I appreciate this for how I saw it. I really do. Danny says she's over here on this channel because of word of mouth. Okay. Thank you, Danny. Danny came up to me on one of her work vacations and she just been over here just showing out. I wrote this, but then I found out because they were saying that the 14 weeks are critical. And before I did the math, I was like, I wonder what's the 14 weeks. But the 14 weeks, I'm sure is tax season because that's January, February, March, which is the 12 weeks and then 2 weeks of April. So I'm pretty sure that's the 14 weeks because Jason's mom was talking about how the 14 weeks are very crucial. So I think that's tax season. Then she's saying that she has a Google Meet with the young man that could lead to them having business in Atlanta. So, pre-congratulations for that, for their tax business expanding to Atlanta. And then they start discussing some company issues, but the issues get more in depth later. So I'm going to talk about them when they actually come up in that specific scene. Okay. So now I got to take this down real fast and get y'all the thing I wanted to show you, which is Advance Me. Let me get it back up. She said Advance Me. That's my new thing. Advance Me. Let me see here. I just gotta find where it's at. Ooh. Put it on mute till I get there. Okay, I'm almost there. Because it's right after the scene with Jason's mom. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna play the sound, y'all. It's just not playing yet because I'm not at that part yet. Here we go. Oops. Here we go. Okay, that's about right. So let me change my sound settings. This is why we say Advance Me now. It was so cute. Okay, hold on. Let me go full screen. And let's get these mic settings changed. Oh, do I need to say something before I play it? Well, I was gonna say shout out to Kyla. Kyla made this scene. Advance me, because that was her name in this scene. All right, here we go.
Please, all right. If I gotta get this advance, I hope I get this advance, guy. I need this man. I just say advance. I need this advance, guy. Please give me that advance. Get my advance outfit. Okay, please. Come on, Charnita. Look like they here. I'm early about to shit. Make sure I got my paperwork. Everything I need. Yeah. Maybe my advance pray. Yeah. Maybe God, please let me get this advance. No, I need it. Ooh, Jesus. I need this advance. Yeah, because advance. Yeah. Baby, what in the heck? I look like I need an advance for real. Advance. I'm looking at advance.
Hey, welcome to Smart Test. How can I help you today?
Maybe I can't get that advance.
Okay, well, sign in for me. Grab
Okay.
a clipboard. It's 2 pages front and back, and let me know when you're done.
Okay.
I have what I need from out of here. Have a seat, and we'll be with you shortly.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Y'all so nice here.
You look cute this morning. So who's this?
Kyla Webster, she's a returning client.
All right, W-2's entered. You did all your job? You did everything you're supposed to?
Sure did.
Okay. Thank you, Dee.
Hey, Kathy.
Yes.
I'm so happy I came to see you.
Yes. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so just to see you on the show. You was fire, girl. Like
I told you I was coming.
You did. I have pretty much worked you up. But how's life been?
Life has been life.
Okay. I was looking to see how much federal taxes you paid.
Okay.
And a couple other things. So you was in school. We got to put that school credit on there.
Because I need all of that.
How's school going? What's your major?
Criminal justice with a minor in psychology.
Yes, criminal justice.
Yeah, with a minor in psychology.
Oh, child. Kyla finna me. What you want to? I mean, exactly what you want to do.
Basically, I want to have my own nonprofit for deviant behavior teams and just like rehabilitate them back into life, like show them skills that'll help them like do whatever they need to do.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I got your documents right here. You need to go ahead and sign that for me.
Okay.
So sign right there. That's my signature. So I want you to sign right there.
Okay.
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
So just sign on that second line. You'll see your direct deposit right here. I want you to verify that and then verify your address. This is your total amount right here.
Okay.
This is my fee.
Okay.
This is my fee. And then you got bank, and bank.
Okay.
You didn't want no advance, did it?
Advance me, baby. What you talking about? Advance me, baby. We should have talked about that.
Yes. Advance.
Advance me.
I'm going to tell her to make sure she put your direct deposit in. I got your direct me, please.
Right, because when CashApp free and they don't get their money, they gonna be calling y'all.
All right, so these your documents. Keep up with this, but I am gonna email you a copy.
Okay.
So you good. Yes. You good to go, girl.
I'm so glad I came to see you.
Yes,
Yes, you look good.
Though. Thank you.
Okay, I was like, come on, Mike. Okay, let me do a sound check. Can y'all hear me again? Make sure y'all can hear me. Checking. Can y'all hear me now? I'm gonna wait. There's a delay, so y'all might be saying no sound, but then there's sound. Okay, yeah. I had to do a lot to I have to change the mic setting back, and I have to unmute a certain part, so it takes me a minute to come back after I play those clips and stuff. Okay, so escape. Okay, hold on. Let me bring it back to the slideshow. Oops. Okay. No, I think I had it full. There we go. Okay, so that was those are just clips from that or screenshots from that scene. But advance me, yes, that's where we got that from. Now this is Jashawn Horton, who is Jason Horton's brother. I'm like, I know they mama was getting them confused growing up. Jason, you know who I'm calling. You know which one I'm calling. But shout out to their family, family being on the show. So here's Jashawn Jashun is a musician and he likes to sing. I think he might have also DJ'd too. Was he there DJing for them later when we get to the pool party? I don't think they're twins. They're not twins. Jason definitely said he's the older one. Like, and not like the older out of twins, like just the older brother in general. Let's see. Oh, the Trendies said those genes are strong within them though. And Jashun in the confessional speaks about his mom fighting cancer, their mom, fighting cancer, and how it made his heart skip a beat when he found out. And Jason apparently was the first to know because he's the oldest of the boys, and he was the first to know about it. So they're just discussing how their mom's doing, meeting up. They both like their shades, I see. They both like their locks too. But yeah, they definitely look a lot alike, right? Like a lot alike. Okay. So then I just wanted to show the front and back of Charnita and Jason's home. Like, wow. This is like, it looks very nice. This aerial shot. First of all, come on, grass. I see you. And then I see, I'm like, was this in different? This might have been different seasons too, because I see that the grass is not the same on this one. But anyway, the structure of this house, they got the covered barbecue. I see that whole little setup, the station. The pool looks beautiful. Yeah, I really like it. Oh, y'all, am I silly? Is this, hold on. That does seem the same. Y'all, is this one of those stock things or is this the same? Is this the back of their house? Now I'm trying to get the driveway. That might be stock. I took that picture. That might be a stock one. And this is their house. And the house is still nice. Like, that's why I got the front too, because I really like it. Between Mel and the Horton's baby, the homes are beautiful. Yeah, they are. Yep. This might be stock right here. My bad, but I don't care because this is still nice and there's still a pool in the back. So my bad on that one if I captured the wrong thing. This is very important. I'm gonna have to go right back off the mic because y'all need to hear this conversation between Tiana and Charnita because there's so many moving pieces happening here. So first of all, Tiana is now Charnita's personal assistant, courtesy of Jason basically gifting her a personal assistant, which is like one of those big gifts. Like, I'll be like, okay, now you being a husband. Okay. When you start gifting assistants, you're being a husband. Okay. So shout out to him for that. But Tiana was saying she also still works for the tax company and there's a fine line. They also will talk about, they might be like really, really cool, which is hurting their personal assistant employer relationship though. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. I want you to definitely hear it though, so I don't miss anything because you're gonna catch some nuances I may have missed. But I'm gonna say this: they both have things they want to speak to each other about. They're both Scorpios. Also, let me add this nugget. Charnita mentioned on an Instagram live a week or two ago that Tiana forgot to tell her about one of her interviews that she had set up, like for how Charnita has interviewed with Big Sis Chit Chat with me and stuff like that. She missed telling her about an interview that she had scheduled. And now though, I'm wondering, is it because is it the personal relationship? It's probably a combo breaker, like probably a combo, but is it the personal relationship that she has with Charnita that's impeding their scheduling process? Is it that she has to also be an employee still for the tax company? I feel like that's a big one. I feel like that's a huge one. But yeah, that friend relationship, it can happen, but it can get messy. It can get messy though, right? Oh, look, see, this is how it be. Jay said Trinity already answered but I didn't want you to feel like you weren't important, Danny. Oh, y'all so sweet. Okay, so let's play this and then I'll see what comments y'all put as this scene plays. So let me get that for you. Let's see. The only thing I don't like about this is that with StreamYard, when I say this, is that I can't see my preview as I'm scrolling. But I want y'all to get this. Nubian, QTV, don't get me for playing this. I'm just trying to show for critiquing and commentary purposes. I'm being funny, but I know everybody at Nubian, they don't know us. And one day they might put their stuff on YouTube, and then it might be a copyright claim. I'm gonna try to appeal it if it ever happens, though. Okay, let me see. Because I do be thinking about that too. I'm like, right now it's fine, but one day they could be showing their stuff on YouTube, and then here we go. Okay, so I'm getting it up. Let me change my mic. So this is, again, Charnita speaking to her personal assistant, and their dynamic is very interesting. It's a story as old as time, of course, but it's still very interesting. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Yes, girl. So you made it here before me.
Yes, I did.
Oh, child. Yeah, I know you said you want to talk.
Yes, well, you look cute.
Thank you. This came from my sister boutique, Tree Lot.
Yes, I gotta go there. Yes, baby. I made us some drinks.
Okay.
Because we gotta get into this stuff.
Yeah.
And be serious about it.
Okay. Yeah, because I got some things to talk to you about.
Okay.
And I don't know if it'll be quite nice. And I'm sure you got some things to talk to me about. Look at you being all nice.
I hope you like it.
Did you make it?
I did.
Wait a minute. Okay. It's good.
Okay, well, I'm happy you like it.
Mm-hmm.
I work for Charnita World, but I also help with smart tags. So I have a fine line in between the two. So Charnita World, I'm her personal assistant. So I handle all her personal stuff. I keep in contact with her publicist, agent, everything. I keep everything in order. I organize her life day to day. Whether it has something to do with the kids, whether it has something to do with her clothes, picking up different things, organizing her life, and which is a bunch. So to the business at hand, we have to get these house manager stuff situated.
Okay.
We need a new one. I know you're on a time limit. You're busy with taxes, but we have to get what you want her to have down pat.
Okay.
And we also have to figure out when you have time to interview her.
Pretty much with the house manager, I got everything planned. I am going to bring in 2 women.
Okay.
Right now, Ebony is the active house manager right now. Now, Miss D is also going to come in, and she's going to help more directly with Jack the Blue. I'm having my weekly meeting with Tiana, my personal assistant. We just about to talk about the house manager position. I gave her a little snippet, and I let her know that I'm going to go ahead and go with Ebony, and I'm going to go ahead and go with Miss D concerning the house manager position. I really thought, this was going to be really hard for me. Being that I had a house manager for close to a year, I thought the transition was going to be hard. And I feel like I owe Ebony an apology in many ways, because I feel like when she first came, I losing people is not the physical death, but also losing a person when they're with your child each day. You pretty much build this trust. Yeah. But I realized that I have adapted to Ebony really well, and I love Miss D. Mm-hmm. So first of all, don't come in here thinking I have not been thinking. It's just the way I process things. You're very sensitive about your children, and you being a mother yourself. I feel like, the abrupt losing a house manager, that was a lot for me. Yeah. And in the middle of tax season. So, but I feel like Morgan, when she left, I feel like it was something that she needed to do. Because I always say everybody who connects to me win. And I feel like this a winning season. And everything is, transitions are good. So, but off that such, I think we got that lined up. Pretty much it's just letting Ebony know that she's hired, and then letting Miss D know when she can start, and then pay. Mm-hmm.
Well, we will get that started. I'm sure Ebony would be happy to hear.
Yeah.
And she does great for kids.
Now, about you, Tiana, sometimes you talk too much, you run your mouth too much, and sometimes you just don't listen. I'm a Scorpio just like you. Right. So I hope I'm not doing that to other people, because, how you feel about this?
Sometimes you're a little dismissive, but I know I'm dismissive, and I take accountability for that, because I know it's hard for us to break away our personal relationship to our business relationship. Mm-hmm. So I try not me being dismissive. It's not like a dig towards you or anything. It's just me trying to learn how to keep the two out the way, because sometimes we'll have so much fun and we'll forget what we're doing. Yeah. So that's me not trying to be dismissive towards your feelings, but just trying to learn how to balance your life, what you got going on, and not be like, oh, we're trying to and speak from feelings, how we always say. So that's me. But if I'm doing that, I work on it.
And that's my feelings. But even dismissing what I say concerns the business. Right. You feel like I do that too? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Feelings, because feelings I can control. But even when it comes down to the business aspect, right. Hey, Tiana, at the top of the morning, I need this, or at the, right. You can be, oh, girl, I had to pick up the kids and like I'm naturally supposed to understand.
Right.
And
So maybe we'll get a better understanding of that, because in the morning time I am busy with kids.
okay.
So maybe go through a little organizational deal where I can get them together, be like, hey, I'm gonna call you at this time and see what you need before I get to work. We'll do that. Because in the morning, like between 7 to 8, I be on the go, like trying to get them in.
Yeah,
so.
But what about the 8 to the 9 and the 10?
I don't come there no 10 o'clock.
You be off. See, you just dismissed me.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, I guess I work on that.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not trying to, but I want you to also be realistic.
Charnita, push the button, push the button, push the button.
Okay, I'm back. I had to change my settings back, but I'm back. I'm back. All right, let me. So with that scene, now y'all got to see it in case you didn't watch it last night, because I need y'all to have context as for what I was saying about it. As far as I think she's wearing too many hats. I think when you're someone's personal assistant, you kind of need to be their personal assistant. To me, I don't think it's productive, and this is not my business. Obviously, this is me just offering my opinions. I don't think it's productive that you also work for the tax company, but if you're a personal assistant, it's kind of like that's got to be your focus. So I think they should just pay bump her to do the personal assistant only if that's where she's strongest at, or keep her at the tax office if that's where she's strongest at, because otherwise you got to be way too personal with your personal assistant, and you don't want to have things that could have been prevented in the long run happen, and y'all could have gotten past that or just not even put yourselves in that position in the first place. So one of the things I wrote down was, okay, I did note that Charnita is actually looking for 2 house managers, so Miss Z will be more dedicated to Jackson Blue. That's Miss Z. So Miss Z would be house manager, but it's like more so focused on Jackson Blue, and they're still looking for a house manager overall. They mentioned, was it Ebony? It was somebody they mentioned. So I don't know if they already have, now they have the lady they mentioned, which I think she said Ebony, and Miss Z, and now they're working out the kinks. I'm not sure, but definitely with that being said, because Tiana, just the example she gave with her trying to get those kids ready between that 7 and 8 in the morning, then yeah, there's no way she can take in more notes about things upcoming if she's trying to get the kids out the door into school. Like, that's already her focus, which I think that'll be the house manager. Oh, sorry. That'll be the house manager eventually. So hopefully that's taken off of Tiana's plate, because she cannot communicate well and be trying to get those kids together and be thinking about a schedule, like of other things. Like, you got to focus on the children. So hopefully that'll be taken off her plate, and hopefully she'll be made mainly the personal assistant. You know what I mean? Because I'm feeling Tiana's pain, because I feel like she's wearing too many hats, and hopefully she's going to, or has already in real time, because this was months ago. This was still during tax season of last year. I hope that she has communicated, if I'm going to be effective for you, I have to let the tax thing go, and can we maybe renegotiate my salary, because this is where I actually would like to shine more, and I want to be a part of this, but I've got to do it productively, you know? And then with Tiana owning up to the fact that she can be dismissive, so she's self-aware. And Charnita, I believe she owned up to how she possibly can also be dismissive. And I'm going to say, what am I going to say? How am I going to do this? Charnita, listen to Tiana telling you how she can show up better for you. That's what I'm going to say. Because I don't necessarily think that there's fault in these things. I think that listen to how she's saying, like, hey, if we can have a time where I know you're gonna go boom 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 in the morning, like, I already know, not even like Charnita has to check up on her, she's going to call Charnita and be like, hey, all right, what you got today? And then we'll catch up again after I get the kids to school and stuff, but let me know what you got for me right now, so my attention is focused on you and it's not with the children or whatever. I just think they got to figure out each other's ways and just make sure they still are melding together after they figure out each other's ways. IPV said, true, I think she's doing too much. She needs a few things handed off to someone else. She does. And IPV, as we get there, that's going to be a theme that is carried over to me in the tax business as well. We're going to talk about that because that's such a good point. Shan said, I feel that like that's why Jason picked Tiana, because she's already trustworthy. So good of a point, because he already knows his wife's health challenges. He knows her personality. So yes. So therefore, and with the fact that Tiana, as of 2 weeks ago, was still performing the personal assistant role, I hope that they were like, okay, let's, and I don't even see it in her title right now. If I take this down, it only says personal assistant. It does not say the employee of the tax business, but some of the people's title cards still said employee of the tax business. So that leads me to believe hopefully they have narrowed it down. And if they narrowed it down, Tiana, I don't know what happened with you missing that interview appointment, but girl, I'm praying for you because I wanted to work out with y'all, especially, y'all went to school together. That's what Charnita had told us in the other episode. So I wanted to work out for the better of all. Like, I want Tiana to feel fulfilled, and I want Charnita to feel fulfilled and everything. Like, I just want them all to be okay, right? Right. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so then let me see if I have. Okay, that's what I have. I'm trying to see if y'all have anything else to say about Tiana and Charnita's sit down, because I really am open. And you know what? I'll drop the link too, because it might be something you don't necessarily want to type, but you want to talk about. So when I finish, remind me, mods, drop the link when I finish. Okay. Oh, there go. Okay, Cece said, "What's your take on hiring friends? Tread lightly, like you are on thin ice thawing in the springtime. Tread lightly, because I think that there are some friends that they will show up for you and not take advantage of you. And I think you also have to be prepared not to take advantage of your friends that love you too. So I think it's so fine of a line. I'd almost want to just give my friend a good word of mouth reference to work for someone else that wasn't a friend, but would pay them well, than to almost have my friend work for me. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like it just doesn't seem to go well in the very, very long term. That's just, I don't know. Lisi said, oh, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. Lisi said, I really like Charnita's white and pink set. Looks very comfy and cute. It did, right? Yeah, she looked comfortable. And Shan said, I would never hire a friend, because you want to keep them as a friend, right, Shan? Is that what it is? Because that's me too. Like, I want to support you and your business, but I want to do it by maybe referring people to you. I want to, in the sense of like, if like I have to work for you. Now, if you're doing something like, say Shan starts selling pens, I'm gonna support Shan's pen business now. Okay. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I could support a friend that way, but I don't think it's scary to have a friend working under a friend. It's just, I don't think it's worth the risk. Mm-mm. Cece said, I think my friend and I will eventually fall out. Mm-hmm. Now I'm not saying it can't work. I'm saying you have to be so careful, that I think if I had to do it, I'd try to find a way to not do it. that's just me. I'm scared. I'm like, I just want, because I would love what we had, and I just wouldn't want anything to come between that. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's scary. It's a scary thing. Okay. So then we get to the pool party. And again, I'll drop the link so y'all can go more in depth if you want to talk about the friend stuff. And I probably, depending on how many people come up and how long the topics last, I might have to rotate out the topic. Like, we stick to one topic, talk about that, then we can talk about something else, or just put a time limit on the whole thing to make sure we rotate everybody out in a good way. Because these things require such a long discussion that I'm fine with that, but we just got to make sure everybody gets to talk and everything. Phyllis. So from my understanding, I'm gonna say yes, and we'll get to that on why I can say why I feel yes, she got a second season. I'm going in order, but I feel like your question will be answered later, like to back up my yes. I should say that. Cece said, I left a job and came back as a boss over people I was friends with. They couldn't separate the two, but I could. Yeah. Yep. One side or the other sometimes can't separate that. Yep. Leah's grandma, yeah, I agree. She said, it depends on the friend. I hired one and she didn't last 2 months. Hired another. She's been working with me for years. Yes. So that's why I'm going to say tread lightly, because it can work. Look at Lauren and Mel. It can work. I'm just too scared for it to happen in my life if I can avoid it. I got to find another way for my friend to win. Okay, so I'm going. This is the backyard pool party, and this is Is this Jason's brother, Jashawn, y'all? I couldn't tell for sure. Is this Jason's brother? Because he's DJ in here, and I don't know for sure though. I feel like it's him again. I don't know. Then there's Jason and Charnita dancing with the people. You see all the people at the party. There's Whitney Chanel right here. Just looking cute with her little hairstyle. Cause see now I'm okay. Cause now I know she a friend. So now I'm like, I'm cool with Big Up and Whitney. I had to fill her out. Shan said it looks like his brother. Okay. Lisi said, trending, I'm putting in my application now for a position as a PA or HM because I see you having a lot of hats to wear in the near future. Hold on, personal assistant or house manager? Lisa, you put in the app now for my personal assistant. Let me receive that. Blessings on me. Yes, I'll receive it. That's so cute. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, that's so cute. Hey, Barbara. Oh, Mahogany Meeks. Peaches and Cream said it depends. I hired a friend through the state to help with my boys. There's no issues. It does depend. I will have to wholeheartedly agree with you. Hey, Crown Source Jewelry. She said, I just want you to know I had to drop out of live earlier. When I came back and you were gone, I got out my flashlight. Where'd they go? I thought I had a workout session in this tomorrow. So I came back to fulfill the rest of my promises, Crown Source, did you see you got to come back to Chef Don Don's live tonight? Saturday Night Giggles is back on. So make sure you go to Chef Don Don's channel and turn on your notification because we do have Saturday Night Giggles tonight. That was the other major thing in there. And Jay and Don Don were in the live cutting up so much earlier. And I enjoyed it. I didn't rush it. That I was like, okay, we're going to give Charnita her own review on a different live. Because I'm like, y'all, I don't want to just rush it. I took all these notes and stuff too. Let's see here. Okay. So this does look like Jason's brother. So we're going to say this is Jashawn. And then again, there's the party goers. So this lady in the bottom right is, I know it said entrepreneur on one of her title cards. Her name is Jessie. I just know Jessie said things had been testing her. She had done some things in her past, and she was being tested to see if she would go back to that life. Seems like Jessie is not going back to that life. So I'm very happy for her. And Charnita's catching up with different people at her pool party. This is her hugging Jessie in the top right. Then we have Kentoria in the bottom left, who works at the Smart Tax employee. See how her title card said, oh, you can't see that. Smart Tax employee, her title card says Smart Tax employee, whereas Tiana, the personal assistant, did not say that. So maybe she no longer works for Smart Tax and she can just focus on the personal assistant side. But it sounded like, I'm totally guessing that Kentoria went through a very bad relationship in the sense of possibly like not just they were not compatible. It seemed like it was more than that. So I'm happy that Charnita said this is my only sister-in-law that I liked. So I don't know, and y'all can let me know if you found out if this is her sister-in-law because Kentoria is married to a brother that Charnita has, or if this is her sister-in-law in the sense of she's married to one of the Hortons, although she doesn't have the last name Horton. That does not mean that she can't be. So I didn't know for sure, but Charnita's making sure to say that this is one of the only sister-in-law that I like. So that was just hilarious to me. I'm like, whoop, for the ones that didn't know, you know now. Let's see. IPV said, OMG, y'all got to come to Giggles tonight. You will laugh till your face hurts. Wait till they on camera, IPV. Oh my gosh. Crown Source says, I have already liked and commented on Giggles. I was cracking up earlier. Come on now. Yes. Miss Lady One says she subscribed to you, Crown Source Jewelry. Barbara said, we know who our friends are and how they operate. If they move shady, they couldn't do right. Now that's true, but some friends you don't have to push or stretch a lot until y'all get into certain environments. So they may not, it's not even that they may be a shady friend. What if y'all's work personalities don't match? What if you offer more leeway than you would a non-friend to the point where you burn yourself out because you're trying not to burden your friend. It doesn't always have to be that they just gonna do you wrong. It could be like just a lot of the dynamics. Jay, he gonna be 7th Avenue maxed out shiny. You already know that cleavage about to be out. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see here. So then this is Ashley. She's an audit manager at Smart Tax. As you see, Charnita's also speaking to Ashley. Ashley is single right now, and I don't know if she's ready to mingle or just single. I couldn't remember, but that's just something they pointed out, so I'm just saying it. Ashley, you live your best life. Let's see. Oh, and I just want to say Kentoria didn't want to talk too much about their relationship stuff. So yeah, she just kind of grinned through it, but she didn't want to talk about it too much. She even seemed like she was about to tear up then. Then Charnita's baby cousin. Oh, Ashley is Charnita's baby cousin as well. So this is Ashley. Then Whitney Chanel walks up. Was Whitney the one that said that thing is thangin' to Charnita? That thing, thangin', or whatever she said. Was that Whitney that said that? But she just comes up to talk to them and it kind of cuts the scene. But when we have Whitney, I'm putting up the 555 period. I'm putting it up every time. We added the H at the end. Shout out to Queen Common Sense. 555. Leah's grandma said, I found out when a friend works for you, they expect special privileges. Some do. And sometimes you might just try to give it to them because they're your friend and they might not even, I don't know. It's a fine line. Because like y'all said, y'all have some success stories. Look, pew, pew, 555. That's 555 Whitney right there. J28T said, I think it depends on the person, their work ethic, and also how much they respect your business. Mm-hmm. Now, you got to also think about yourself. Like for me, I'm a recovering people pleaser. You could not even be trying to ask me to bend over backwards, and I still might be to my detriment because of that being in me. And then add that on top, you're my friend. So you got to think about that too. So that might be another reason I wouldn't do it, just because I don't want to put myself out, and you don't even know I'm putting myself out for you as a friend. It's a whole thing. Okay, let's get back to business. Okay. Jason meets with his mom in his office. This is his office. Y'all see the globe in the back behind him? The globe made it to the office because y'all know they said, ask Jason, where's the globe? It's in that one's in the office anyway. Let's see. Jess Angel said, recovering undercover over lover. Come on. I like that. Shan said, I love your spirit. Thank you, Shan. So they're in Jason's office. First, it's just him and his mom. He and his mom discussed needing a staff meeting because appointments are being missed. Specifically, the virtual appointments are being missed. But I love that if I forget to say this later, I want to say this. Businesses have flaws. I really like how they're talking about it. So no matter what, as I give some of my thoughts, I love that they're talking about it. Hold on, y'all. Oh, not me yawning. It ain't even nighttime yet. Oh, so I do applaud them for that because they could have just skipped talking about this and we only saw, look at the clients coming through the door. Look at them talking about their 33% increase each year. It could have been that we're expanding and we just only hear that. But I do like that they're talking about specific flaws on top of that. So they're going to talk about the flaws. They're going to show us how they're trying to fix those flaws. They're listening to their employees, and the employees actually make sense on their suggestions too. So, wait, which one did I say? Just she said trending. That's an Erykah Badu joint. Hold on, I love me some Erykah Badu. What did I say? I forgot what I said. The realness is great, Shan. Exactly. I really like this. J28 said Charnita said she was very transparent and she's backing it up with actions and what they actually are showing on the show. Because a lot of people can use that word, but not everybody actually does it and shows up that way. So I appreciate this so much. Okay, so then Charnita comes in the office and she says something very interesting to me, y'all. So this is what she said now. She said, no private meetings. Don't be trying to boot me out the company. Now, I took that as a joke. Ha ha ha. But then she said, you already didn't want me to have a percentage when I came into the company. So that part, I said, what? Now, I know what they probably gonna say, but I still want to ask Charnita on if she'll do a future interview with me, if she'll just maybe answer it on the Instagram live. But I want to know, what did you mean by that? Does this harken back to where they thought you're not good with money? And so they were like, if you give her a percentage, it's going to lead to something with money? Or was it like, well, this is my business. I'm deciding to bring y'all in, and I mean Jason's mom when I say my business, because Jason's mom had the business idea, and then of course her son, I'm sure, is gonna have a percentage because he manages the money and it's her son. So did they just have to talk? Did she just have to fight for her percentage because she didn't automatically fall into a couple slots, or was this to do with some money management type things? Because Charnita said, she's a serial entrepreneur, and Big Sis Chit Chat called out a lot of the other companies and businesses that she does. So she has business acumen and everything. So I want to know, where did this statement come from where she was like, y'all didn't want to give me a percent of the company. Y'all didn't want me to have a percentage when I came into the company. That's what I want to know. Jess said, Recovering Undercover Overlover is an Erykah Badu song. How do I know that song? Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you, Jess. Shan said, I was thinking the percentage was her and Jason had half and mom had the other 50%. That might be what it is now, but she said it like they wanted her to have a 0%. That's how she worded it. I don't know if she meant it that way, but that's how she worded it. And y'all that was in the watch along, let me know how you took it when she said that. So then they do feel Charnita. Now Charnita said something else snappy in here. One of the things, Charnita had a couple snappy comments this whole episode between her and Tiana, and then when she came into this office to talk to Jason and his mom, she had some snappy comments. I want to know, was she like, you know how you get, what they call it, like, was she tired that day? I don't know, because she was snappy in here. It was, y'all. If you go back and watch it, I want to know what she was feeling like that day. Miss Lady said I took it the same way. Okay. So then they fill her in that they got to get a handle on those virtual appointments that they're having. Charnita says they definitely need to look into that. But from an advertising perspective, which, her big thing is recruiting, she's letting them know that she knows it's working because they're getting so many new appointments, and it seems like they have more business than they. Oh, this is my note. Sorry. My note is that it seems like right now they have more business than employees, meaning very good on the income coming in, right? Very good of that and getting customers, but it looks like they need to expand personnel wise now. They expanded physically, locations. I feel like it seems like they might need to expand personnel wise, or what we'll get to, if they don't need to expand personnel wise, they got to be way more specific on whose job is what. And I'll get to that when I get to that note more. But congrats that they do have the business for real. Shan said, right, I was saying it was under Jason and mom name, but Charnita wanted name too, not just attached as Jason. Oh yeah. Yep, because that goes back to, I want my name on the account. My name. Yep, I can see that, Shan. Cece said maybe she was hangry. She could have been, right? Yep. But Shan, that's a good point. I definitely see that. It was more about the principle than the access to the percentage or the money. She wanted, like, no, put my name as Charnita Horton and my percentage. That could have been it too. Crown Source said Charnita is not going to be able to hide the stinger all the time with that sweetness. Girl, that's Scorpio stinger, right? Crown Source Jewelry. I really want to know where her mind was this episode, and therefore maybe that week, because I don't know how many days they filmed for that episode. I want to know. They also reference that they have dedicated call agents, so I just want to point out the type of structure that I was hearing from them. And then this was just cute. On Jason's screensaver on his computer, Charnita is sitting there. So I thought that was cute that that's his screensaver. Or his background on his computer, not screensaver. So I just thought that was cute. So I want to point that out. Jason's mom does say her doctor's appointments went well. Or they're going great. So shout out to her because, she's a cancer survivor. And then right before this scene ends, they bet that Brianna would be late. I didn't catch on the first time, but the second time, they said Brianna gonna be late, and Brianna came in late, y'all. She came in late. Here's Jason like saying, "Where's Brianna?" Here's Brianna. I put allegedly, who's always late, coming in saying, "I'm sorry. I'm here. Let's see here." And then Marquita this is Marquita bottom left. She brought up, this is where the staff meeting comes from. So they talk about the problems, and then they actually ask their employees for suggestions that these suggestions make sense. I want to point that out because I'm not going to let it go. I will not let this go because I feel like it always reflects even bigger in other areas in their business. But when Stormy and Courtney had that warehouse scene, when they tried to blame everything on the cousin that now wants to work at a restaurant versus work at Stormy's warehouse, and when they had that label guy that was like, we need more labels, and then Courtney put it back on him and told him that, well, when you run down to 1 or 2 labels, you got to let us know. I was like, what? Whoa. Now, I agree with communicating you running low, but what the heck do you mean when you get down to 1 to 2 labels? So I cannot help but remember that warehouse scene versus how this staff meeting is going. So that's why I am very, I'm happy for how it's going. So Marquita, I think she audited some things too, but Marquita brought up that she thought that they had a dedicated person doing the virtual meetings, because a big part of this staff meeting is how are we missing these virtual appointments? And so Jason said in the beginning they did have a dedicated person, but business is picking up, which led me back to y'all might have to expand personnel if you also expanding your business, because if you have the dedicated person and they're no longer the dedicated person, but there's a problem clearly with the virtuals being missed, then get your dedicated person back. You know what I mean? So that's all I was just thinking. And again, this is all my opinion and my feedback. Cece said, I'm sure Kyle fixed. Yeah. Right, Cece, with the eye roll. Right. Let's see. So shout out to Marquita, bringing up things. And then Danny pointed this out in the watch along, as well as I think some others, but they do have branded Smart Tax clothing for the company as well. So you'll see Marquita has a blazer with the Smart Tax logo on it. I don't know if I caught her name, but hers, she has the Smart Tax logo on hers too. So shout out to them for their branded company clothing. Like, it looks like it's embroidered too. So, just thought that, it's a good, nice touch. That's all I wanted to say on that. So this young lady in the bottom right suggests, can clients put their information in 48 hours prior to the appointment instead of only 24 hours prior to the appointment? So it gives the employees a window to get the parts that they're responsible for prepared. It was tangible, quantifiable, what do they call it? Measurable, realistic, all the things. Like, it gave a timing, the Be Smart acronym. It gave all the things. So shout out to her for that suggestion. That's very reasonable. I feel like she could have asked for more than 48 hours, honestly, because I don't even know, especially with their business always picking up, is 48 hours enough time for you? But I love that they can ask, they can speak up, and they have good suggestions. Yep, the SMART goals. Yep. Cece said, I need Jason and Charnita to launch their Smart Tax app like TurboTax. Maybe they will one day. That app building and then controlling it it's a lot, but I don't want to put a fear on. You know what? That's the thing. That's not my business. So yes, y'all, Jason, Charnita, if y'all will launch an app, that'll be great. That's all I'm gonna say, because that's me putting I don't do taxes. I don't have a tax business. So I was about to put my fear off on them, and that ain't me. So they ain't got nothing to do with me. I agree, CC. Yes, keep going, y'all. Get your app and everything out there. Don't do like TurboTax and say it's free and it ain't free. That's the only thing. That's why TurboTax had to go through that class action lawsuit now, because they out there calling stuff free and it was not free. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, another employee right here, top left. She suggests that, and that was a core. Hold on, I got her name. Hold on, I'm gonna get her name because I just had it from the barbecue, the pool party. Kentoria. That's Kentoria. She says that they should assign clients to specific employees for the virtual appointments. And I agree, because it seems like some people might be like, oh, that's not me, but they see it. Not Don Don laughing. What you laughing at, Don Don? I was in the bushes. Lord, don't y'all start, Dada. But yes, so she suggested that specific employees are assigned the virtual appointments. I agree because otherwise people will think, oh, somebody else got it. And hey, bravo, Vivian, bravo, addiction. I see you. Hey, sis. So yes, please, please. I hope y'all took that suggestion. Assign people to the client for the virtual appointment, and also somebody needs to be the B to somebody's plan A. I think that also helps because somebody, they call in sick. Now their appointments that went to the wayside. But we just shooting the breeze. This is not my business. Jason was saying it's about to be 4:00 and they have 13 appointments at 4:00. And he requests that they send him the end of day productivity sheets that'll show what they did that day and what's expected for the next day. It was just a lot of actual real things and not speaking in general for me that really made me enjoy this whole staff meeting. And then the office was in 4 scenes. You really got to see what's operating, what's going on. I loved it. So one thing, I'm just saying my note, I feel like I'm about to repeat myself, but I'm going to say it because I wrote it. One thing I'm seeing is that specific roles and responsibilities would be good to assign, but they are trying and they are willing to show us their flaws as well as their real successes. It's really refreshing, and I can't say that part enough. So kudos at the end of the day. Let's see. Yes, bravo. It was hilarious. I'm going to put it back out so people that missed it can see it. Let's see here. Okay. So then this is how to answer Philly's question. This is, as you see, it says next season. That's why I say yes. I feel like it was, they already got picked up for their next season. This is the police officer scene. This is another one. If and when I get to ask Charnita this question, I'm going to try to remember to ask her. I want to know what was up with this police officer scene, because once we got to see the full teaser scene play out, I was like, something feels off, but I don't know what felt off to me about it. It might have just been the fact that they had cameras around and people are different around cameras, but I felt something and my gut feels it and I can't let it go. Something was off with this scene and I don't know what it was. Cece said, I wonder if they impose quotas on the staff. I like seeing the inner workings of the business too. I do too. And you know what? I don't think if they do quotas, it might be more like you should handle the appointments given to you, like so many of these a day. But it seems like Charnita is the advertising recruitment of it all. So I don't think they have to. So yeah, so there's probably a quota of, if you have this many, you should be able to get through this many appointments per day. Maybe that's it. Because that is a productivity thing. So in that way, I could see that happening. Danny said it seemed like this scene with the police officer escalated quickly. Okay, that could be part of it. Her reaction was different for me too. Hey, Simply Elegant One, how you doing? Shan said, yep, Danny, I was thinking editing cut it short too, so maybe that's it. Bravo says Zoom really works, especially with screen sharing, modules, and training. Also, client responsive service. I love that, Bravo. Yes. Yes. And they mentioned they were having an issue with some software. And I don't know if it was the tax preparation software versus just staying on track with their virtual appointment software. I'm wondering what software was having issues. I bet I'm about to say something real old school, but dollars to donuts, I think it was a tax preparation software issue. That's what I think it was. Danny said yes, because we went from being pulled over to handcuffs. Okay, I could see that. And then, hold on, I still got more about this scene, I think. Oh, this was another thing. I was like, is Charnita just more nonchalant about it? Like she said she comes off as extra sometimes. So because I asked her, I said, what can we expect before we saw the season? What can we expect from you? And she said, well, I'm extra. So maybe that was just the Charnita extra that also was coming through, because her reaction to getting the handcuffs, her confessional, because they cut back to the confessional too, so that might have thrown me off, because you over it at the point where you're at the confessional a lot of times. Something something threw me off. And even the police officer threw me off. So it wasn't just Charnita. The police officer threw me off a little bit. I don't know. But Charnita says she gets stopped like 5 times a week or something crazy. Like she said her friends don't even want to ride with her because she gets stopped like 5 times a week or something, she said. So she might have been used to the point of getting tickets because she said I usually get out of my tickets, but I didn't get out of this one. So that might have been it, that she was just like, I'm kind of used to this until the point of the handcuffs. And then I think this is because the girl put out a warrant. Well, she didn't put out a warning, but she filed a complaint, I'm thinking. And then a warrant was put out for Charnita because of the girl saying that Charnita attacked her, the one from the club. So that might be it. I don't know. But Shan said, yeah, the officers' responses were different too. Yes, Shan, thank you. Chef got the wild face. Yeah. Yep. So this is the next season preview that we got on here. Chef Donna said, now what's she doing to be stopped 5 times a week? Right. I'm like, is it I don't know if it'd be a profiling thing, because these were Black police officers, but I mean, you can still be profiled. So I don't know if it's her type of vehicle. Does she drive erratically? How you be getting stopped like 5 times to the point where your friends don't want to ride with you because you always get stopped? I want to know how you get stopped. Now, Lauren say Mel can't drive either, so I don't know. Do the Bama women be driving crazy? Yes, Delicia, why did she get stopped so much? Danny said, now I may have allegedly hit a few curves, but I have a clean driving history. Got you. I'm about to drop this link too because I almost forgot, y'all. But I remember I'm dropping this link. And since Don Don's back in the chat, Shan has been dropping the link for Saturday Night Giggles tonight with Don Don, Jay Taylor, and myself. Your girl moved over from the guest circle to the permanent side. Cece said, does she drive crazy or something? Is her car too fly for the popo? Right. Shan said it could be profiling in her cars. She's driving the drug dealer car, stereotype cars. Right. Cause yeah, it's something. Young Black economist said Black women in a nice car get pulled over often for no reason. What kind of car she got? This one, y'all gotta tell me if you can tell what kind of car this was. I can't tell. But y'all see, is this their house or not? I don't know. But I think she got, like Shan said, she at least got one of them dealer profile cars. I think she does. And then, I don't know, maybe her tint too dark. I don't know. Like, you know how it be. And like you said, you get profiled, Young Black economist. So I definitely feel like it could be a few things. I don't even see police out like that here. This is Delicia. We need to talk to Charnita about that. Yes, we gotta ask her, how you always get pulled over? Like, what specifically are you being cited for? And she says she usually gets out of the tickets. And then what do you feel you're getting pulled over for too, as well? Like, I want to know both. Shan said they may be picking on her because they mad at her success too. That's true, because they know her locally like that. Chef Donna said it looks like is it Porsche, y'all? Danny said it's a Maserati. Oh yeah, well, there you go on that one. Jess said she joined the Cutie Crew today. Okay, Jess. Shout out to my big sis Chit Chat Cutie Crew. Mama Capricorn. Right, I'm like, now, I don't know. Something about Charnita gives me that she be speeding, and I don't know though. But that's still a lot of times to get stopped. But I do think she be speeding. Yes, Jay, that was the announcement that I am a permanent fixture to Saturday Night Giggles, and that is back. That was the other part, that is back at all. And people, I'm warning y'all, don't be DMing Don and Jay, and I ain't even checking my DMs. So, but because he said he gonna put y'all on blast. Y'all DM him some crazy stuff, he gonna put you on blast. Jay said, I thought in hotter states you could have your windows tinted. You can. There's still a percentage tint, but you can tint your windows. I'm talking about the percentage of the tint. Let's see. Young Black economist said, oh, I see. Yeah, that's not a sports car or anything, but yeah, might just be profiling. Delicia said, now they don't play about the tint here. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, hey, the community. I saw somebody saying hey to you. And then I was like, well, where is she at? So I had to look back up. Hey, community. I came through because you guys were talking about it. Hey, nice. Thank you. See, I told y'all that word of mouth. So thank you for stopping through. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me see here. Okay. Now I don't see anybody coming up, but if you decide to come up, I'm still putting a timer on you. So we can get through the topics if you want to discuss anything. But the most interesting thing is, for me, this is my personal opinion, this police scene threw me off with everything that happened. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch it. Let me know. Then I love that they had the staff meeting and talked about real problems. Tiana and Charnita's conversation was, I'll post it again. Tiana and Charnita's conversation was so interesting. They are both Scorpios. They are pointing out similar flaws in each other. Simply Elliot once said, "Congratulations, trending at some point. I knew from the first show that you would be a permanent fixture." Oh, thank you. She said, "I'd be over here on mute, but I saw it." Oh, thank you. Girl, Simply Elegant one. It is something that I definitely would hope for, but I swear I didn't. They had my jaw dropped. I won't put it that way. Like, how I can get my words out now, like for real. I was just like, please just let me come back again when y'all don't have nothing going on. You know what I mean? Like I was happy to get that. So this is like, it's 5-star. I'm on cloud 9, all the things. Cece said, my son was stopped 3 times because of tint. He got the hint and lightened it. Yeah. Danny, click the link and stop playing. Talking about I ain't about to boot you off. You talking about how I had to drop? Jay dared me to drop him. He said, "Drop me, trending. Drop me," and I had to really go, thinking I had an appointment, and so I dropped him. Leah's grandma said they've been warned, trending. Don't even go over there. We're trying to laugh. Yep. Nuh-uh, Jay. Hold on, I'm bringing you up, Shan, but hold on one second. Jay said I have to create a fake account so I can leave Chef a nasty DM so he can put it on blast. Stupid Elegant wants to be your sweetheart. I've seen some foolishness on this here YouTube, but I do like your genuine spirit. Thank you very much. I'm not made for the mess, so I be trying to stay out of it because I know me. Ain't no way. I'm tissue paper. I can't handle that. That's why it's easy for me to stay out of it. Shan, is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you kind of have the floor unless someone else pops up. So pick the topic you most want to talk about first, in case I have to cut you off to give other people time to rotate in.
I just want to talk about Charnita overall.
Okay. Well,
I guess the biggest topic I could start with is her wanting a part of the business. Because I think I've talked about this with you personally before, is they've been married so long, and we had this thing that I see in common, because we're past what they're in now. But when you first meet and get together and all this stuff and things go changing, you always, as women, we want what we want, and we're so used to getting what we want. So it's like, okay, I just told you what I wanted, make it happen. But in the business aspect, since I feel like she's more of, I'm in control of the family life, and he's in control of his business life. It's hard for men to take a hold of that. And I think they are handling it good as a younger couple, to me, because that's where a lot of people get divorced, right there where they at. Like, right. It seems like they're working through it though, but it seems like a lot of people would have gotten divorced off of what they're going through right now, because they're working through it. It looks like they're working through it real. You could tell. And it's mainly because you could tell the love that he has for her. I've always been able to see it by how he, how he speaks and how he treats her. Like, even when they go out and stuff, I can see that. It's certain things you see when he say and do stuff, and when she say and do stuff, I'll be like, ooh. But the other stuff, and the biggest thing is they seem to be friends as well. Like, I tell people all the time about me and my husband, that's one of the biggest things. If we weren't friends, we'd have been divorced by now. There's no way.
Right.
But we are like cool. We hang together. And they seem like they do that too. So that's a big thing, for one. For two, Charnita, I can see her sweet nasty side. That's what I call it, because I call it Mel got a sweet nasty side too. And they try to stay in their sweetness, but they say, you ain't gonna mess with me because I got you. Don't play.
Yeah, don't
And
play.
I feel like when she and her sweet nasty side, her stinger is a little bit more uptick than Mel's, where you can see it, and Mel kind of stay in her sweetness a little bit. So I see that difference in them too, because they're both smart, powerful women. And to me, I don't even know, did they know each other, because they kind of put me in the same lane as personality wise and stuff. I don't know about y'all, but I kind of feel like they would be like real cool if they were. I don't think Birmingham ain't that close to Huntsville. It ain't far, but it ain't like next door. But I think they would be like real cool because they kind of got some similarities there. But I just like Charnita. She just seemed like real, and Jason too. They just seem like real people. And for me, a lot of the other all the reality shows are coming off so fake. So it's like it was just what was so funny, because I was in a watch along last night, and I had them in another screen. So when the watch along went off, I went back to the other screen. They replayed it. I think I watched it 2 times last night because I was on my computer doing something, and I'm a night owl, so it kept rolling. And I'm just listening to it while I'm typing and stuff. So it's like, wow, if I need them to be a longer season though too, because I was shocked too when Danny said you said Danny said it was the finale. I'm like, the what?
Right. I was like, for what?
Yeah, but that's it. I like them. I like them as a couple, and I like them individually because they are wonderful. Oh, the other big thing then.
Wait. Before you go to the big thing, I'm gonna rotate to Danny and I'm gonna come back. Okay, hold on.
Let me write it down because
Danny.
I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, write it down, Shan.
Yes.
Hey,
Hello.
hey, my PR queen. How are you?
What's up?
Okay, before you start, Danny, let me say thank you real fast. Bravo Addiction, thank you for my super sticker. I appreciate it so much. What is he talking about? Birmingham. What is he talking about? He must be talking about J28 or something. I don't know, but Bravo, thank you for the super sticker. And Lisi, thank you for the cash out. Chef, I should have had my sound on so I can make Wander mad. But let me say thank you the proper way. Hold on.
All right, we going. What a money resign. What a money resign. What a money resign. What a money resign.
Thank y'all so much. All right, Danny, it is you right now.
All right, what are we talking about?
So you pick one of the topics you want to talk about, because we might have to rotate if someone decides to come up while you're talking. So pick one of your topics you want to talk about, like your most important probably to your least important. Pick one. You can pick any of them.
All right. So first off, I want to take you all the way back to the beginning of the episode. Is it me or was Charnita giving Mary J. Blige in that coat? I thought it was so cute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see
remember?
that.
She would always have those long trench coats and stuff. That was too cute. Let's see. I don't know. I just felt like overall, like the season just ended good. I too was sad to see that it was only like 5 episodes, but I think, usually with new shows, they only do like what, 8. Sometimes, they only have a small first season. So that's probably what it is, just to kind of test the waters. But I am so excited for the second season. And P probably said next season and not this season ABCD. But I'm gonna just leave that right there.
Right. I
Um,
really hope it does say next season and season 2. Right. I'm on the same page.
because I can't do these really, really long seasons. Like, what happened to like the 15 esque episodes, that we used to have? But anyway, yeah, I'll wait till the next topic because my husband was in
Okay.
here, so I was in there flirting with him.
Okay, come on, the other Hortons. All right now. So, okay, Shan, what was your big thing that you were gonna bring up or say?
I need to know too. I need you to make a note about the business thing, because I have all kind of scenarios running in my head, because I purported that back to the fact that she wasn't on the accounts. So if she wasn't on the business, I was thinking that maybe it was his mom wanted 50% since it was her idea, and they get 50%, as in, well, we just put it in Jason's name, because remember, Charnita wasn't interested in business, but then she came in like, no, put my name in too. And I wonder how you split it 3 ways, because that's really odd. Somebody got that 0.1, so that's still out there.
Or
But
like I thought you were saying 50, 25, 25.
that's what I was thinking, how it was coming in the door, because people do that to us all the time. Do y'all get that? When we do something, it's like me and him is always one. Okay, I understand we
Yes.
won, but that don't go
Yeah.
across the board for some things. Like, because they'll be like, okay, y'all, we gonna get, like you said, it's broke up. She get 50% and we get 25. But what I was saying was, how people used to always do, okay, we just gonna put it in your husband's name. Y'all married, y'all can figure that out at a later date. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying. That's how I felt like it might have went. Like, we did this thing like this, and you were part of the company, but you're not really involved like you want to be now. You weren't then. So it was just like, I'm 50, y'all 25, but I'm just gonna throw Jason at 50, and then y'all have to work it out in court or something later if y'all have to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because people do marry folks like that all the time. Sometimes it work out when it's like a payment and we only got to pay one.
Yeah. I hope that's what it was, because the way, and that's like you said, you can't say everything ain't gonna be on the episode, because the way it sounded when I heard it was that she just wasn't gonna get no percentage no matter how it was split. That's how I took it when she said that.
But that's not even true though, because if you're married, like if your husband, my husband, or Danny's husband started a company right now, it belongs to all of us, because, and basically in most states, like, you don't even need your husband's permission to do stuff under their name and different things. So that's why I was assuming.
I hear you.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, it makes more sense that she just considered Jason and Charnita as one. But I'm just saying how I took it was that she can be a recruiter or a COO of the business, but you're not in the business like that. That's how I took it at first. And I understand
I need you to add on your question too. Were you as involved then as you are now? Because I'm getting the feeling, and my impression is you weren't as involved as you are now. As you know what I'm saying? That would be like, how has it evolved? Because in a few seconds you're trying to say what you say, or they probably discussed it and that got hit. That's on the editing room floor. But were you as involved then as you are now? Because mom coming in might be like, I'm getting my work, he getting his work, you get a percentage, but y'all work that out.
Right. Before you go on, I just want to say there's a whole separate conversation going on about Chef's chest hair in this chat, and y'all are cracking me up. He said, Chef said he saved, he don't show skin. Nah, you already said don't let you out here be showing your cleavage, because Jay be showing his cleavage. You say you do. I'm just laughing at this side conversation about his chest right now.
Get your baby oil together. Go ahead, get your 7th Avenue out there. Go and get it together.
Okay, Shane, you may have more, but Danny, what do you have about the business percentage or the conversation in general about kind of how Charnita's energy came in on this scene? Because I was like, hey.
Look, I can't hold you. I'm with Charnita. Like, put my name on the account, split mine evenly, because y'all have to remember, like Shan said, when it comes to married people, they do group us together. But she should have her money and he should have his money, like let her have some type of ownership. So I don't know about if Miss Joanne started the business, then hey, that's her half. But yeah, I think I would just say like give her something. Like it looks like she's putting in the work, even if she wasn't like responsible or just at that time ready to really just jump 100% in like she is now. So don't hold that over her head. If she's been making moves, if she's been, doing her part, like she got it. So it's time to update it.
Well, let me say this too, because it looks okay. The way she worded it, she has the percentage now. She said, even y'all didn't want to give me a percentage. And let me add, now I'm about to be over here leaning on Shan's side, because they didn't bring it up again and hold over her head. It seemed like she brought it up when she walked in the room talking about secret meetings and stuff. So I'm like,
and that's what made me. But that's what made me think that in the beginning they were like doing a lot, and she kind of peeked her head in, because
Right.
that's kind of my thing with businesses, and that leads to the family members and friends and working with each other, because that's how, you know, it is when you got somebody that's always going to be doing more work than the other one. So I think to start it up, it might have been mom was doing a lot, and
Right.
Jason was kind of a little worker, and Charnita was kind of a worker, and it's like, I'm doing 50%. I'm 50%. Y'all figure out the other 50%. But his name was on it. But I feel like Charnita has grown a lot as well too. She may not have been in this
Right.
mature space that she's in too, because she's shady. She's shady. She got that shady, got that sweet shady down real hard. I'll be laughing because she got that, and that's what that was though. That was some sweet shade. Like, don't be doing me like that.
Yeah, because she even said, this is why I was like, she might be hangry. Whoever put hangry in the chat, because this is what she also did. It had nothing to do with business, and she told Jason's mom that his mom looked really good, and then she said, "If I look better," she said something, and I said, Charnita.
Okay, I missed that.
So,
oh my gosh.
Yes, I'm like, oh my gosh, were they wearing you out that day? Were you tired?
She was
She
ready to
might
go
have had a
home.
slight attitude. Somebody said something she ain't like, and she had a
Right.
slight attitude, because that's when you do stuff like that. When you like, let me sting y'all a little bit.
Yes. And then,
I do it
okay,
all the time.
let's keep going, because her whole week was like this. Let's talk about when she met with Tiana. What did y'all take from that? And we can rotate, but or y'all can, if y'all are going naturally off each other, you can do that too, since there's only two of you up here. But
Yeah,
what did
I
y'all
think
take from this
naturally maybe a little better. Ooh, first of all,
Right.
I was okay, you know, I was in a watch party, so I was looking down, you know, typing in the chat. And so like when that part came on and she was like, you talk too much. Whatever she said, like my head, like I jumped up at the TV. I said, Charnita. I was like, oh, okay, that was the confessional, because I was like, oh no, don't start it that way. Don't start it that way. But no, I thought it was a good conversation, like especially how it ended. I appreciated like the realness of it. I think Shan mentioned that too. Like they both took accountability, they took ownership, and them both being self-aware, they were able to see like, hey, yes, sometimes I do have trouble, you know, navigating in between the two. But then Trinity, you also made a good point that she is juggling a lot. So she definitely needs to pick a lane. Like, do y'all want her to be, do you want to be her personal assistant or working in the tax? Because that's too much, and they require two completely different things. So it could be hard juggling the two. So, but overall, I thought the conversation was good, and I appreciate how they both were not dismissive of each other and just received it and just kind of went on with it. And that goes through all the conversations. Like even when, you know, the trip, when all the girls were sitting at the table, and just throughout the season, like anytime they're having these tough conversations, or what I would anticipate being a tough conversation, no, they just took it with ease and just, you know, explained it, touched on it, and just went right past it. And so that's what I love to see. So I thought the conversation was good.
Before you go, share. First of all, I heard everything you said, and I agree with you. That let me say what I gotta say. Don Don's killing me right now, but let me say what I gotta say in response to what you said, Danny. I really was listening. I want to say that this whole season, although it was only 6 episodes, I told y'all at the beginning, I love that the scenes were so long. So therefore, we really got to see kind of the beginning, middle, end to a lot of situations, and that leads to what you were saying about how they do come to resolutions at the end of the conversations a lot of times. Because if you're gonna last long on a scene, give me something from it. So I like the long counseling session. We might have had some critiques on how the counseling session went, but y'all let us see a lot of that counseling session. They let us see a lot of the staff meeting. To me, they let us see a lot of them in the office a few times, and it made natural sense by the time they got to the staff meeting why they were there, because they let us see them meet up Charnita and Jason's mom, Jason and his mom, then Charnita comes in. Like it was cool. I really did like that. I'm so done.
I did too. And I appreciated how they gradually introduced like new people, and it wasn't like so abrupt. Like even like when we first saw Miss Joanne, she was introduced by just simply walking in, and they were like, honor
Mhm.
alert, honor alert. Like I just everything was just so like natural in how we were introduced to everybody. So that was good to see too.
Yeah. Yep. Shan, what's your thoughts on?
Oh, child, this one was difficult because it seems like they all have a really familial relationship, and
Mhm.
at work sometimes that don't work. They're working it well, and I see why he picked her for her personal assistant because they want somebody they trust. I said that in the chat. I think they should not fire her from her tax job because Charnita may not always need her as a personal assistant. She may move along or need to. So I feel like they should just, in my opinion, as a business person, I would just redirect her role
Yeah, like
in both.
don't have her dealing with the
Like,
children.
yeah.
I know they're going through their transition with the house manager, but that's too much for the personal assistant. And then I feel like they should hold her role at the tax office, or there's 1 day or 2 days per week that Charnita doesn't need her so she can keep up on her skills at the tax office, but they got to separate something.
Well, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. Like redo her overall description because she can do both. It's just you have to make it just more specific as to what she's responsible for. Because right now
Mhm.
she just seems like she another member of the family and she just
Yep.
getting paid for it because she's another mother, another co. You know what I'm saying? Because
Was
it's
she,
just like
y'all, was she the one that said she wore a lot of hats and she couldn't even name all her jobs in the other episode? Is she the same one or is that a different person?
No,
Remember that
that
person?
was Marquita. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I think that was her.
No, that wasn't Marquita. It might not have been Tiana, but it wasn't Marquita either because this is Marquita, and that was not the one that said I wear a lot of hats. That was not her. Remember that
I,
other girl that said I can't tell you what all I do, and that's when Miss Joanne walked to the office. They said
oh, well, I
owner
thought her
alert.
name. Yeah, I thought her name was
Oh, do they just
Marquita.
also have the same name?
I
I
think
thought she
they
was
could.
smaller.
The,
Okay,
yeah, Marquita Terrell. That's who I
maybe, okay,
have.
maybe they just have the same name. Okay,
Okay, yeah,
gotcha.
but her. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think also that's that thing when we had the conversation. This is what I came up for real, for real. The
Mm-hmm.
friends working for you, that's a big no for me. Friends and family is a no because at the end of the day, we will not be friends and family because I work a specific way. And if I see you not working that way, we're gonna have a big problem because I'm a
I'm
super hard
I'm
worker.
about to go try to pull my slideshow from the time that because it was episode 1 or 2 or something. I'm about to try to find that slideshow.
I think it was
Was it
after the
2?
hair episode, I think.
Yeah, it
Was it after
was
the hair episode?
Also, maybe 4 or 5. No, it had to be 3,
No,
4, or
it
it
5.
was
was
it was
episode 2 in the packing scene.
Thank you.
that's what I was about to say
Okay,
when they all was in that room.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
about to find it. Y'all keep going. I'm about to find it.
Yeah, but I can't have nobody work for me that I know because I need things a certain way. And if I know how you are, or I know something that you slacking on, we gonna have a problem. Because I
Mhm.
don't slack when it come to work. I don't. And I got some friends that they not half stepping like they half stepping and they not stepping full stepping like I am. So it'll be like, nope. But it depends on what you need them for. In my lane and in my field, I needed you to be task and on point as far as your dates and due dates and all that stuff. Like I
Mhm.
had to do lists and all kind of stuff. I was juggling a couple jobs at one time in one position. So it was like I need you to work like I work and I will hire people to
Well,
work like I work.
oh,
So I
hold
can't
on, y'all.
hire
Sorry.
somebody that doesn't work like that. It would eat me up. And the fact that we're so close, I'm not gonna be able to talk to you like I could talk to it, not a stranger, but somebody that's not like close to me because I
Right.
don't want to hurt your feelings, and I know you're having this going on at home, and I know this is going on, and your kids is going through this and that, and I don't want,
Mm-hmm.
so we don't let all that go by the wayside because even if you're work friends, you work friends, y'all work friends. It's not like you are outside in the household. That's why a lot of people at my job used to always like to pull in our supervisors to their personal, because you could tell once they got to be pulled into your personal, they weren't so hard on you when you working for your, oh, I gotta leave early, I gotta go get the kids, I gotta do this, we got this coming up. So,
Right.
but when you not connected, and can't nobody tell me that they had a friend or family working for them and they didn't kind of, if they have family, kids, husband, whatever, that they didn't kind of sneak out or do something else, because you can distinguish between the two, but it has to be like different. Like it really depends on the job. Like if you doing something so personal like that, where she missing dates, like she missing interviews, we got a big problem. But if it's just something a little less important, where you
Right.
missing it ain't gonna really be a big deal, then okay. But I've always been in jobs where it's a big deal if you miss some dates or some stuff. So
Y'all,
that won't
I
work.
don't see a slideshow for episode 2. Did I not do one for episode 2?
You did one for all of them.
I thought I
Yeah.
did. Google Drive is messing me up. It's not showing. I don't see it.
And see, my family a
Because in
mess,
my
so I can't
notes,
work with them.
look, I couldn't either. But you're right. It does depend on like what type of job it is, because like if you open a beauty supply or something, like yeah, I'll have my sisters come in there. Like we can work at that together. But if it's doing
Yeah.
taxes and
Mhm.
I just no. No, I couldn't.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
because at taxes, Danny, you got to think about it. That stuff, because I know like we have an actual accountant, because our taxes are difficult because we got a lot going on. So we have to go to her and just drop all our stuff in her lap and say, here, you figure it out. And if they come back and audit us, guess what? We're going to take that back to her too. Here, you figure this out. You did it. So
No.
that's
Well,
why we pay her.
hmm well, this is actually the first year that I am having someone else prepare my taxes, because I'm kind of different. Things have changed in my life, so I'm like,
Ooh, child.
I can't handle it now. So I need somebody else to do this. So drum roll. Ah, I did sign up to have Charnita and Jason do my taxes.
Oh, you
Oh,
So I'm gonna let y'all
did.
know.
Hey,
Yeah.
we got a first-hand client. Okay.
Yeah. So I have
Let us
my
know
appointment
how
on
it
Tuesday.
goes.
So I'm gonna let y'all know.
Okay. Okay. Let us know. Let us know. And you can just give them really constructive feedback, and just in case. I'm saying that because life don't always go as we plan it. So that's the only reason I'm saying it. Not speaking anything like crazy or anything. But
Yeah,
it's
well,
because,
so
are you a
far I
virtual
don't.
appointment?
Yes, I am a
Okay.
virtual, but so far the process has really been seamless, y'all. Like, so from the moment like I signed up to get the estimate, like they have automatic emails, text messages. Like I was even updated up until like 5 minutes. They were like, hey, it was a text message saying, be expecting a call. If you don't hear from us, call us at this number. Here's the email.
Okay.
And so, and I had the pleasure of speaking to Tiana. She actually answered. That's who.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
But
That's
so I didn't send over. I didn't have all my paperwork ready, so I had
Mhm.
redid it. But it pushed my appointment to Tuesday. So I'm excited just because it's like but also I'm
Yeah, that's
nervous because I
cool.
know what the real information gonna come back as. So. But it's still cool to support them. So I'm definitely gonna let y'all know. But as far as communication, it automatic and smooth. Even uploading the documents, you can do everything right there. Like y'all, it's seamless. So far it's been a breeze. But I'll let y'all know how it
Nice.
ends.
Well, look, we got an in-house
Mm-hmm.
customer, y'all.
Yeah,
and
that's why
y'all
I've been
know
so
what? I was
quiet.
thinking about that. I didn't even know that. I was thinking about that because we're not in the same state, and I live in a tricky state with everything. Our insurance laws, our tax laws, everything is here. I can't stand them. So, and our accountant, we've been with her for about 5 years, and she's expensive. I'm like, it. I'm like, I really want to go buy the software and try it myself, but
Yes.
it's like because I like it because I was able to tell her, look, this is what we do, and this is what we trying to do, and this is what we looking at. So what you think?
Mhm.
How do we do? What do we do? Because our whole situation has been a little extravagant, and that 1 year where we did them ourselves was like, no, we can't do this no more. It's too much because you have to read a lot, and I'm like, I'm not a tax
Mhm.
preparer, and I ain't got time to be sitting here reading everything because it's too much,
Right.
and we got intricate stuff going on. So just to be careful, but I'm like, she expensive. Danny. I'm gonna have to DM you. Let's see what that price hit like.
Right.
Cause
I'm waiting on my price sheet. That's supposed to come on
Okay,
Tuesday,
okay.
I think. So I'll let you know. So I'm nervous
See,
about
yeah,
that
that word of mouth is real.
Yes.
yeah. Cause I'm paying a lot for like a few hours of work, and I'm like, dang,
Mm,
shoot.
tell
Cause
me
it
about
ain't
it.
intricate, and we got a lot of paperwork. It's intricate,
Yeah.
and we don't know the rules and stuff. Like that's the intricate
Mhm.
part for us.
Oh,
But you know the rules, so can't we do that? Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. But I'm paying a nice little dime to say, can't we do that when other people I've seen go through it, but I'm just nervous to use them again, friends and family. I don't want to
Mhm.
use them because if it come back, then oh girl, no,
Child.
no,
Mhm.
you a business. I'm gonna deal with a business.
Right, right. That's one thing about it. Like, I don't want nobody hooking me up.
Right.
Let me pay
yeah,
what
Mm-mm.
I
don't hook
need to
me up.
pay
Do it
and
the
give
right
me
way.
whatever. Like,
Don't hook me up.
don't hook me up. No, thank you.
Right, right. See, I don't play with them alphabet
Right.
letters.
No, thank you. Mm-mm.
Hey, thank
Mm-mm.
you, Teresa, for letting me know. She said I got a compliment on my T-shirt today. They wanted to know
Hey.
where they can have one made. I was so excited. Come on, yes. Thank you,
Trinidad
Teresa.
at somepoint.com.
Come
Okay.
on.
Get your
I know
virtual business
everybody
card.
love right. Everybody love those colors though. Like I like colorful
Mm-hmm.
stuff too. Like I
Yeah,
got the it's in Demetrius's. I got shoes to match. Like I got a bunch of colorful shoes, so it's like, oh, colorful stuff. Yeah, like I'm
Mm-hmm.
so excited about stickers, and I know the kids was like, what? Who sticker? What do you? Then my stickers don't touch them. Them my stickers.
Me too.
so I'm gonna give a moment of honesty with y'all, which I mean, I'm always trying to be honest, but just
Okay, tell us how you really feel,
here
Chandy.
right here. Um, y'all. So Danny, as you also had to change in your income, I had to change in my income due to YouTube, and so I had to go to professional. I had been using the Military One Source H&R Block website, and I could not do that this year. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
it's some new things happening. I don't know what
Okay,
I'm doing.
dollar bill.
Um, so
Dollar bills, y'all.
considered, I considered contacting Charnita. And I'm gonna tell you the reason I didn't. And I hadn't seen this episode, so I ain't had nothing like that. My thing was my platform brings more risks. And I didn't even want it to be asked of me, how did it go, if I for some
Mm-hmm.
reason didn't like it. Now I'm saying I could have loved it,
Right.
but I don't want that risk.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me just big you up and pay it forward by saying you have a tax company because I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't want to mix it just in case,
Yeah. Trust me,
So
I was nervous too. I mean, I'm stepping out on Melody's faith. Okay,
right,
y'all know how I
right,
am.
right.
So she say you good, then I say you good. So
And I also might
that's
get
what
on her
gave me the
nerves
step.
because
Mm-hmm.
I'm picky, I'm particular. I could get on her nerves, and it's like, but I still wanted to interview you, and now you might be annoyed with me because I got on your nerves. Like, even if she's
But
the
you
best,
know what?
I want to get on
You
her
know
nerves.
one good thing about this, and I noticed they've been doing this, including mom, for a long time. So
Yeah,
they know what
Mm-hmm.
they're doing. I peeped that because I literally, if they would have aired this a little bit further back, she'd have been doing mine. Because I peeped a long time ago in the beginning that mom, this is what she been doing, and that's why
yeah,
he wanted
Mm-hmm.
to do it. He
yeah,
like, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do because woo, woo. And he went to school for it. So
mm-hmm.
I
Right.
feel like she's been doing it so long that they know what is, and it's a
Yeah,
good thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole thing. My whole thought has always been working in the court and knowing like audits. Like I want somebody to be able to come back and say, this is how this went, this is why this went that way,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not getting in trouble because that can lead you if you're letting somebody do your taxes and they don't know what they're doing and they clicking the stuff and you in and stuff, and once that audit
Yep.
hit, I had a friend who audit was hit. because one of the other people's she got audited based on another client because they had preparers, so they named preparer. They took her and audited all her clients, and that's why I
Ooh.
was like, I want to go to somebody that I know is like know what they doing, because when they
Right.
come back to audit me,
Mm-hmm.
you better figure it out because you did this.
Right. Right. And you know what? That actually, if you go on their website, Charnita's website, they offer budgeting service. Like they offer other services, and I'll be looking into it too because I'm good at budgeting, but I still wasn't like properly taught like, what is the appropriate amount of debt to income ratio, all that stuff. Like I was not taught that. So it's like I want to be able to make sure I teach my kids how to be financially responsible and how to budget and stuff like that. So y'all have to look around, but I'm testing them out all the way. So
I love
And
I'll
you
that.
let y'all
should, because
know.
we don't. You should, because in our community we don't learn that stuff. So I've been
Yeah.
teaching. Like my daughter brought a friend home for spring break, and I was telling her about credit, and she was like, "I didn't know that," because a lot of people think if you just get
Mm-hmm.
a credit card, use it, and pay it down over the next. No, that's not how you get good credit. Good credit is open credit, and
Yeah.
I just found that out maybe about 10 years ago. Like I'm a big age to only be able to find that out 10 years ago. So that's what I'm teaching my kids now. Don't buy
Mm-hmm.
it if you can't afford it, because a lot of people be like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna buy it and pay it off and pay on it."
Mm-hmm.
Cars,
Yeah.
houses, stuff like that, not for credit cards, not
Mm-hmm.
Right.
for
And
iPhones.
Klarna is setting a
I
lot of
was
people up
just
to
about to say that,
fail.
trending. I'm gonna say y'all be careful with those buy now, pay laters because before you know it, you will have you didn't rack the $2,000-3,000 on buy here,
Mm.
paying now. So those
And ain't
little
even got them
$25,
shoes no more.
right? Those
Right.
$25 here and there, that stuff adds up, y'all. It
And
Yeah.
you
adds
know what
up.
I always think about, Danny, when I see stuff? How are they making money off this? Because like with Cash App,
Right.
Venmo, and PayPal and stuff like that, I'm like, how are they making money off of it? And I soon came to figure out Cash App make money with the instant pay. Like you
Right.
want your money now. Like people like
Mm-hmm.
me, they would hate because I never take instant money. I took it once by mistake and was like, oh, I want my money back. But I wait 2 days. And
Yeah.
Venmo, anybody, I'm an avid user of Venmo. I love it because Venmo does not take 2 days generally. They'll tell you it take 2 days, but Venmo is usually either if you do it early in the morning, it's that night because my daughter not in this state. So when I send her or we back and forth, or when she use my credit card, I'll be like, send my money.
Mm-hmm.
If she send it in the morning on Venmo, I'll have it that evening. So I like Venmo, and Venmo is attached to PayPal, so I like them even better because Cash App never responds, no customer service. Like
Oh
Shay,
my
you gotta tell me how to set
goodness.
up Venmo so it don't have all my information. So if I give my Venmo on YouTube, it ain't showing stuff
Yeah.
I don't want it to
See,
show.
that's the downside. Like
okay,
that's why I use Cash App too. Well, I like Zelle, but that's again on a personal level. But I went through HE double hockey sticks changing my last name, and they irritated me so. And this with Cash App, going back and forth, and I'm like, they're like, oh, we don't have proof that your last name changed, and I'm like, the last card that y'all sent me has my current last name. I just need a new card.
Hilarious.
And they made me send in my marriage certificate, ID, and all that just to send me another card that all the card I've ever had my last name on it. So I
Mm,
was just so annoyed. I'm like, come on, Cash App. So I try to stay away unless I'm supporting y'all. But
mm.
other than that, I just keep it on sale.
yeah, only the little kids use Cash App with me because my nephew always Cash Apping me for $1 or $2. I'm like, who needs $2 on Cash
Oh,
App? So I had to ask
man.
my sister, like, why does he need $2 on Cash App? What can you do with $2? Roblox, whoever
Oh,
the
Yes.
heck the
gotcha.
people is. I'm
V-Bucks?
like, what?
Man.
Who is what? And then
My,
he had a debt. He
oh.
had a debt on Cash App. He owed Cash App like $10 because
What?
that card it just keep going, and he
Oh.
had owed them $10, and he was like, "Don't send it on my Cash App. They gonna take it." I was like, "What you mean
Oh
they
my
gonna take it?"
God.
He was like, "I owe them money." How you owe them money? You like 7, bro? What's up?
Right. Oh, he
How you
already got
That's funny.
creditors.
what? You already in debt? What? How you owe
That's
them
how it
money?
was with the book fair. I
Oh
don't know
my
how
god.
I got in debt with them
Oh
doggone
my
goosebumps.
goodness. Oh. know what? I don't know, but my son's school, they have it to where you can link your account and that,
Girl.
they just check
Yep.
out when they get up there.
Mm-hmm. Spend all your
Baby,
money.
my son racked up about $120. I said, boy,
Ooh-wee.
At least he
never again.
reading.
He got, but
Right,
I
that's what I was
couldn't even.
thinking. They see reading.
He got a little pointer hand thing. Like, I'm like,
Yep.
where the books at? He
Bunch
did
of
get some
junk.
books, yes, but it was a bunch of junk. And then he did get a book or two for his sisters. I was like, okay, you was thinking about it, but yes, I never again. I took that stuff off. I'm thinking he go, $50 max. Now I feel like that's pushing it for a book fair, but
Mhm.
I know times are different, so I put a little extra with it. But no, he had a good time in that book fair.
He was just shopping. He
Mm-hmm.
he's nice. I'm gonna see what this do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all. I gotta look. My getting off the phone voice. I'm about to wrap it up.
Hey y'all.
Right. All
Hey
right.
Yeah, because I
I'm gonna let you
need.
go.
Yes.
You need a nap. That's what you need.
Yes,
You
I
need to
do.
go and take a nap.
I need
she
to
done
see if I
signed
can
up
get
for
these
this.
sunglasses before our episode airs. You can see on your screen that we have Saturday Night Giggles tonight on Chef Don Don's channel. Shannon's been dropping the link. The link is in the description box. It's at 8:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So y'all be there. Oh, Lala! Oh, hey, Lala!
This like the
Lala,
third time Lala came
it's
in
gonna
on
be
the
too late for
end.
her. She's gonna be asleep probably. But Lala, we're back with Chef and Jay Taylor. We're back. Oh my gosh. But y'all come back tonight. Come support.
I will.
Don't be
I don't
mean. Don't
generally
write no
in the
crazy
chat because
stuff.
that's too late for my eyes. I ain't got my
Right.
glasses. But I'll be in there laughing, listening and laughing because Jay
Yes.
is child. Jay
Y'all
is
know
Yes.
how I
cool.
get when I'm sleepy. So whatever I say in the chat, don't hold it to me.
Don't hold it to you next time.
That's all I ask.
Yeah, get y'all naps in. I will be there. It was nice talking to y'all. I miss y'all. I
We
mind
miss
I
you
the schedule
know.
and
I
stuff.
miss you too.
I don't be up in the morning no more. I don't even be rolling out of bed till noon, okay?
Baby,
So
that's me. If I could.
Stop it, Shan.
I'm just, y'all know, retired life is the life and life. But
Oh.
I be up at 3 o'clock in the morning watching TV and playing video games and stuff. And then I wake up and be like, dang, I missed the live. She
Right.
DM'd me. Oh my God, I missed live.
Or I just so happen to roll over and I see, a video. Oh, here I come. All I did was brush my teeth, but I'm here. I'm here, y'all. What's up? Good
I
morning.
figured Lala a few hours ahead of us. I figured you might be asleep on this one, Lala. But at least you know you can replay Gang Gang.
Throw that in
Yeah,
there.
get your laugh on later on in the day when you wake up or something. Because there 3 comedians, we got them. All different levels. Gonna laugh. My head was hurting this morning. I laughing so hard. Well, it wasn't morning for y'all, but it was morning for me. But my head was hurting.
I was like, we not getting it tonight after this because this
I
felt
feel like,
tonight.
and I wonder if Don, I feel like the props are gonna escalate. That's what I feel like.
Oh my God. Just
You
long
need
as
to
we
be
have
ready.
the fan. I just love when he flapped that fan
Yep.
out.
Honey, you gonna have to be ready. You gonna have to have something on the side because they ain't come. They coming.
Yes.
They coming. You gonna have to be ready, girl. You just gonna have to have some extra props to the side or something because they coming. You better be ready.
Yeah.
Now they gonna have to tell me they can't do me like they did me that first night. They can't do that. Thank you, Lala. You're not even working on the docket. Look, he's like, we gonna wing it, child.
Hey,
Yes,
y'all don't get to the docket no way. I'll be like, what was we
I'm
supposed to talk
telling you,
about?
Jay
Y'all
is not gonna
never
let you stick to that docket anyway. No. You might
Right.
as well pick a couple topics and just have a visual for a couple things and just keep it moving. Because you're gonna be like,
Grab
I
you a
did
bunch
all
of
this and
memes.
we didn't even talk about this.
Is Jay even gonna make it? Because
He gonna make it. Now
that.
He gonna be
he gonna
late.
make
That's all. He just gonna be a little late. Don't worry about it. He just be a little late.
He got another date.
Oh, dang,
Hi
Lala.
guys.
Good luck on your lessons, though.
Good night.
They're gonna take a nap. Look at my nap takers.
Right.
Thank you,
Who
Lala.
else taking a nap, Kim?
You funny. on, Lala. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. I'll let you go for now, but I'm gonna see you again tonight. I can't wait.
Jays, leave
Bye.
people alone.
The other Jay. This
Yes.
J28. I bet Jay only smiles a total of 4 times a whole lot. He gonna be cracking jokes and probably only smile right because you know he can say it with a straight face.
Yes, and y'all need to understand that about Jay. Golly, we don't want no drama like the last one. Okay,
Edit
all
that
right,
out. Yes, edit this
dropping out.
One day Jay gonna be on his platform, y'all. He gonna take some lessons and he gonna be on his platform. So y'all enjoy it. Danny said you ain't gonna tell me to drop down. She dropped down. And when I repost the other one, Jay dared me to drop him down because I had to go, and he was like, "I dare you to drop me, Trendy." And I dropped him. But yes, okay, y'all. I will see you tonight on Chef Don Don's channel. The link is already in the description box. And Prince of Peace, which is Prince Terrell, his link is in my description box. And Uppity's new channel is also in my description box. So shout out to them. And I'll see y'all soon. Talk to you later. Bye.
I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time.